Hello bandits. Thanks to the folks at THQ Nordic and Experiment 101, I'm taking a look at their shape-shifting kung fu action RPG with the recent and upgraded release of Biomutant. Following an initial release in early 2021, Biomutant has recently upgraded for Xbox Series X and S and the PlayStation 5. The current gen version is out now and also comes as a free upgrade for any past gen owners. The new release brings up to 4K visuals on Series X as well as up to 60 frames per second gameplay balanced between performance and quality. In Biomutant, you'll fight your way through an apocalyptic version of an Earth-like planet. You'll blend sword, mech and gunplay to fight through this open world, forming alliances and going forward to save the Tree of Life. To do so, you'll need to unite the tribes, craft armour and enhance your skills while looting your way through the forgotten apartments and highways of this world. You'll face off against a good variety of enemies, from the small everyday gribblies to the larger-than-life world eaters. You'll also learn new Wung Fu moves along your travels, blending sword and gun attacks with martial arts-like fluid combat. Biomutant is rated by PEGI at 12 and above and by the ESRB as T for Teen. There is a fair amount of violence in this title, using swords and ranged guns and launchers. However, there's not been a lot in the way of gore here, and enemies simply fall down at the end of battle. Instead of blood, cartoon effects and words populate the screen, meaning that this is one I've been happy to play in front of our micro bandits. In terms of accessibility, Biomutant is getting a rating of low barrier. While there is a lot to do in the game, Biomutant is far from the hardest action RPG we've faced. While the difficulty isn't too tricky though, I have had a hard time remembering combos and special moves easily, and as these vary when you switch weapon type, it's something that I have grown a little frustrated with. And with that stacked up, onto the rundown. Visuals great. I've been playing here on Xbox Series X and Biomutant is looking absolutely stellar. On top of some great visuals both in and out of cutscenes, there's also a really nice photo mode with some simple settings that can help you get some great shots. Audio great. The narrator really helps to bring out the humorous side of Biomutant, and in addition to this there are some great sound cues and effects. In addition, the soundtrack itself has also been really well executed and I've not found any audio reason to mark this one down. Narrative great. Biomutant has a wonderful little story which weaves its way through your gameplay in a few ways. It's also nice to have the option to vary up the dialogue slightly using your own choices, and it's clear that a lot of thought has been put into the narrative to keep it engaging and entertaining. Replay good. As an open world adventure, there are a good number of side quests and areas to explore. However, I would have liked to see more collectibles linked to the adventure and story. However, overall it is a good showing. Overall, the Pixel Bandits Let's Not Kill the Planet level for Biomutant is a good 3 out of 4. There is a lot of charm and some seriously cute vibes to Biomutant, backed by great visuals and a solid narrative. There are some drawbacks here though as well. I was really looking forward to some really hard-hitting puzzles. However, these do seem to be a little too straightforward even on the hardest tasks. The missions here are also quite samey and can get a little stale as you move your way through the title. I have really enjoyed the combat here though. A mix-up of gun, sword and kung fu provides a really fluid combat system overall. And a huge variety of enemies and weapons means there's a lot to play around with. As long as you can take some slow and samey missions, there might just be enough here to keep you going, and enjoying a fantastic combat system and some great visuals for a little while longer. And that's all I've got for you today. Don't forget to check out the extended review at pixelbandits.org and keep your eyes out for more news, reviews and live streams coming soon. If you can spare enough for a coffee, every donation helps us keep Pixel Bandits ad-free and independent, and either way we'll see you again very soon, so don't wander too far.